These bowls work as soup, pasta and serving dishes, and they stack beautifully when in the fridge, but glazing them inside and out turned into a real puzzle until I hit upon a surprisingly simple solution. Let me show you. So I start with 1.25 kilos of clay. I'm keeping it simple by using my favourite mid-fire yellow speckle clay. Now, this shape doesn't have the classic bowl-shaped curve. It has quite a flat base and then a sharper curve into a rounded bowl. It's almost like a tray with rounded sides. So I flatten my clay and I'm ready to push into the clay. And I open out. This is a great shape for beginners and a nice repeatable shape. So I bring the base out wide. And I compress the base as I would if I was making a tray. And now I pull up the walls. I bring them up straight at first until I have the height. Now I smooth the walls with a rib. And I make sure my walls are nice and even. And I'm ready to shape the walls. So I gently shape the wall from the inside. I make sure that the inside of the bowl has a nice curve on it too. And then I round the wall a little more. These bowls curve in at the rim. For some reason they remind me a bit of sea urchins. The shape is almost like it's protecting the contents. I use a rib to refine that curve. And I just finish the rim. I trim around the base with my arrowhead tool. And then I dry to leather hard. These balls are simple to trim. I upend. And then I center and fasten with lugs of clay. I trim around the outside. And I trim across the base. I smooth the base. Once finished, I'm going to stamp on the outer edge with my maker's mark. And I dry. Once dry, I bisque fire. And then it's time to glaze. I glaze the inside by pouring. For the inside, I'm using a glossy white mid-fire glaze. The white glossy glaze works really well as a liner glaze. That is on the surfaces that come into contact with food or drink. You want these glazes to stand up to cutlery ware and be easy to clean. Now, I really want to dip upside down, but there's no easy way to hold on to the base of this rounded pot. That is without leaving my finger marks. So I've devised another plan. I'm attaching magnets to the base of my pot. I'm using really strong magnets. I use one on the inside of my pot and then flip the top over and attach this magnet hook. Now this allows me to hold the pot without any fingers getting in the way. And then I dip. So easy. Now for this method to work, you need strong magnets and you need to make sure that they are strong enough to hold your pot. And as I found the hard way, you want to make sure that you don't put the magnets together without anything in between. It's very hard to get them to part. So once my bowl is dry enough, I flip it and now I can remove the bottom magnet gently. If you find these techniques useful, then remember to subscribe. It keeps us motivated to make more videos and share techniques. And this method is super efficient and gives you a flawless finish. So I glaze fire. So these bowls are perfect for salads and soups and pasta. They don't nest, but they do stack, which is handy for food storage. The contrasting interior and exterior glaze works well for these bowls. The shape is really inviting. And if you want to try this innovative glazing method, here are a few pointers. Be sure to find magnets that are strong enough. And of course, be very careful with the magnets. And always make sure that they're going to hold your pot properly before glazing. And for more functional bowls you can use every day, check out my signature pasta bowl video. As always, happy potting.